An hour after she'd watched the man in the suit lead Rosa Sanchez away in handcuffs, Claire was no closer to finding out where her patient was or why she'd been arrested. If she'd been arrested. Claire kept looking out the window onto 2nd Avenue, where both the rain and the traffic had subsided, as she waited for the police officer on the other end of the line to answer her question, hoping she was finally talking to the right person. This hadn't been her first call. After canceling her remaining patients for the day, she'd started trying to track down Rosa's whereabouts. The events of the previous year had given Claire an unexpected but fast and thorough education on the inner workings of the New York City Police Department. It had also given her entree with the cops. There were few who didn't know her name and how she'd helped them apprehend a killer. When a rookie cop at the local precinct had told her Rosa hadn't been brought there, she tried the detective squad in the Bronx that had arrested Rosa for the bad check. To no avail. The detective had suggested she try the NYPD's central booking facility in Lower Manhattan. She did, and was now on the phone with a friendly enough but no doubt bored police sergeant whose name she couldn't remember. "Probably hasn't been booked yet," he said. "Until your Rosa Sanchez is in the system and being transported here, we don't know she exists. Make sense, Doc?" Claire took a breath. Whatever had happened to Rosa, she knew, wasn't this guy's fault. "Yes," Claire answered. "It makes sense. Sorry to give you a hard time." The sergeant chuckled. "Lady, you want to see a hard time? Spend a few hours in this hellhole. This was a piece of cake. See ya." The line went dead. At least the guy had a sense of humor. But as she hung up the nondescript institutional phone on her nondescript institutional desk, that was little comfort. She rose from her chair and went to the window, staring, searching, as if Rosa would suddenly magically appear among the hordes of people walking the street. It was wishful thinking, and she knew it. Did I miss something? Was her humility an act that I either didn't see or didn't want to? Did she commit another crime she didn't tell me about? As quickly as she was flooded with questions, Claire dismissed them. She knew she'd always been an excellent judge of character. Her ability to read people upon meeting them had served her well throughout her life. Rosa, Claire decided, was exactly who Claire thought she was, a hard-working young woman who got swallowed up and victimized by circumstances out of her control. Just as the city outside had swallowed her up an hour earlier. Claire vowed she'd do whatever it took to find Rosa. She went back to her desk on which Rosa's file still sat. She opened it and rummaged through, looking for something, anything she hadn't thought of. She was only a few pages in when her cell rang. She eyed the phone's display, which read, Cecil Ward, Rosa's probation officer. Her mind formed a picture of him, a lanky black man in his 40s with a been-there-before demeanor, and she answered the call. "Cecil," she said, "thanks for getting back to me so fast." "You said it was urgent, and you never once left a message like that," said Cecil. "What's wrong? A girl didn't show up or something?" "She showed up all right, but as soon as she left, some suit took her away in cuffs." "Seriously?" Cecil exclaimed, sounding as stumped as she was. "I thought you might know who it was, or at least why." "Hell, that woman's a Swiss watch," Cecil said. "I don't have one violation on her, and any warrant to pick her up would have come straight to my desk." "Is there anyone you can call?" Claire pressed. Cecil, a 22-year veteran of the probation department, knew as well as Claire that Rosa wasn't one of his most likely clients to take a powder. He liked Rosa, felt almost as bad for her as Claire did, and he trusted Claire. Rosa was the third probie they'd shared. He knew Claire wouldn't sound the alarm needlessly. "Wait a minute. Let's start at the beginning," Cecil said. "Did you actually see this happen?" "Yes," Claire answered, "from the window of my office." "Your office on the 3rd floor of the hospital?" "They were across 2nd Avenue." "So there's no way you saw the guy's face?" Claire